Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Linda and we're going to do the What's in My Bag tag. And by the way, you look beautiful today. Now, back in the day, this was what we called a purse. A purse. And I understand even before that it was called a pocketbook. But now we call it a bag, so I'm going to try real hard to call it a bag. And this is my absolute favorite one. It's made by Coach. And the first thing you might say is, gosh, that's kind of a small purse. And yes, it is. But it's the perfect size for me because I'm lucky I don't have to carry a bunch of stuff in it. And it has this wonderful zipper that goes all the way across. It's amazing how bags today, the zipper doesn't go all the way across, so you can't get your hand in it as easily. And of course you open it up and it is huge and carries a whole bunch of stuff. So let's see what's in there. It makes me crazy that bag manufacturers make the interiors of their bags a dark color. You can never find anything. So I tried to solve that problem with this little light. It's from the Moma store, and you have to hold down the button, which is kind of a pain, but it works really well, and it has this little magnetic closure so you can hook it around the strap or put it in the pocket or put it anywhere you want to, and it works pretty cool. I think I bought 3 or 4 of these and gave them away this year for Christmas presents, but just a cute little toy. Let's see what else. And here is a receipt. It is from the Fiesta Mart. My sweet husband, his name is Mr. Wonderful, he went up to the Fiesta Mart to buy some peppers. And so he brought these chipotle peppers home and he cooked them. Have you ever been around cooking chipotle peppers? Especially in your own kitchen, in your own little house? It is awful. I mean, awful. The smoke, the fumes, the eyes are watering, the smoke alarm is going off. But I really thought about calling the fire department to get them to come over and rescue me because I don't know about where you live, but here the fire department is full of very attractive and very beefy people, and I would have enjoyed looking at that. But in the end, I didn't call. I just enjoyed a wonderful dinner by Mr. Wonderful. And this is a little note from my physical therapist. She told me to go buy a Lumbo sacral corset. Yep, that's what it says. And I said to myself, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to go find out. So at the store, I learned that a Lumbo sacral corset, well, just think Spanx. Think industrial strength Spanx. Now, back in the day, you would wear a corset or like a girdle, and you would attach your hose or your stockings to it to hold them up, and because we didn't have pantyhose. And so you'd wear this thing because even in high school, you had to cover your legs. It was a rule. So you'd wear these hose attached to these garters attached to your girdle. And so now people don't even wear pantyhose anymore, so this information is probably totally useless. And let's see what I have next is my voucher from the casino. Look at those winnings, people. Look at that. A whole nickel. Actually, I won a little bit more than that. I go to the casino with my mother to supervise her because she's 88 and she seriously needs supervision. And we take with us her boyfriend. I call it Mr. Loverboy. He's younger. Always go younger if you can, you know what I mean? Anyway, here's what I really won. Look at that. Just look at that. And it's mine. Oh, mine. Yes. Now let's see. Here's one of my toys that I really like a lot, and it is made by Sally Hansen. And it is just a little cuticle oil pen. And I carry this in my purse because you just twist that little baby around and put that all over your fingers. And it's supposed to make your cuticles grow, but the last thing I need is for my cuticles to grow more, so I don't know what that means. but it'll really help your nails look better, especially when it's 3 or 4 or 5 days past the time you need to go back to the miracle worker lady who can fix them all up. And I also have the phone call. Let's see who's calling. It's unavailable. Don't you love it when unavailable calls you? Anyway, chapstick. Some people say you can get addicted to these. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do keep it with me at all times. And this little guy I really love is my Coppertone Kids Waterproof SPF Stick. Now you may be saying, why does a woman of a certain age carry around a Coppertone? And I'll tell you why. It's when you're in the car and you can put it on your hand. Sunscreen is so important, and you can put it on your arm. You know, when you got your arm out the window, put it on there, because believe me, if you do not use a sunscreen, you're going to look like this someday, and it's only going to get worse. So I strongly recommend a sunscreen. I also recommend vitamins, and I have these vitamins that I carry with me because they are so important. My doctor, Dr. Quack, told me I should take vitamins 2 or 3 times a day because, you know, they make you feel better, and then you might think you look better, and then maybe even do look better. I don't know. Anyway, these are vitamins A, D, and C all in one thing, and they come in this handy dandy container. And the doctor says 2 or 3 times a day, but I think 5 or 6 or 7 times a day are great, because you got the vitamin A for your almonds, and the vitamin C for the chocolate, and of course D for dark chocolate, which is supposed to be really good for your, what is it? Oh yeah, memory, huh? Anyway, 2 or 3 or 4 times a day, can't beat them. Also, you can call the cat, but my cat never comes, probably because I don't have a cat. Okay, then I have this little lipstick here. This is one by Michael Marcus. It's called Stephanie. It came in one of those subscription boxes. I'm addicted to those. The UPS man knows me really well. Anyway, this is a pretty good color. I like it, and I think we should hear more from Michael. And I have my Chanel warning for external use only, keep away from children, mattifying compact foundation, use wet or dry. I picked this up when the Chanel people were in town doing a springtime makeover thing. They tried to make me over, but you see, it didn't work. But I like this. And then, oh, here's one of my all-time favorites. This is my friend Tom. Tom and I have a close personal relationship. This one is called Indian Rose. Just listen. Just listen to that. They pay a lot of money for that. I pay a lot of money for that. But it's a lovely color. I'm wearing it right now, and is that just gorgeous? But we do love our Tom. Gotta have a little Tom every day. Well, I think we've come to the end of the purse, and you survived. And I survived too. I hope that if you like this video, you will say so. You can be totally honest in your comments, because I do not know where you live. And maybe I'll even make another one if I have at least 3 people who like it. And a big shout out to the Persian Diva 77, who's the one who got me started in this whole YouTube and Instagram thing. So I thank you. I think I thank you, but it is taking over my life. So anyway, I think I'll see you next time. So ciao, y'all.